So in this video I'll be showing the process of buying a property. From the main website, when user click the start your purchase button in the header, they can choose the property they want. For example, let me choose Vision Contest State for the Cross River State. The pictures are shown and these are the details of everything. So there are two buttons here, one at the header here, and the second one when scroll down is floating, which also displays the model. So let me choose a land size of 500 square meter, which is 20 million, and proceed to check out the order. Also, if the buyer has any question for a particular property, they can request an info, input their phone number and type their question and send a message. When the message is sent, it will be shown in here in the message field, message tab. So in the checkout order, we have the billing details and we have the current order, which is Vision Contest State, Cross River State, 500 square meter, and the total. So in here there's an option to pay outright, which is the one-time payment, and floater reserve is integrated. There's also an option for installment payment. For this installment payment, if there's a 12-month smart pay plan, which is a generic title, the installment payments currently is 2 million, which is the 10% of 20 million. So the due today is 2 million, the future payment is 18 million, which is broken down to how many percent per month. I think maybe is it 7%, or I've forgotten, sorry. So it is broken down equally per month, which is 1.5 million for the next 12 months. If one-time payment is chosen, I can just decide to place an order direct, and in this field let me input a name, Nigeria, and the street address. Let me use Maitama, and the state is Abuja. Also, there's another field here for referred by, which is for agent. I can decide to remove agent or impute the agent. Once the purchases is made, the agent here will receive the commission. So currently I'm using flutter with test mode, and each purchase must not exceed 500,000. Currently this purchase has exceeded 500,000, which is 20 million. It won't work. Let me show you. This is the payment model. So charge amount must not exceed 500,000. So I have to cancel this, and for video purposes I will change the product price to 300,000 to describe how the purchase works. So for 500 square meter in the admin dashboard, let me just edit this and change it to 300, 300,000, and save and update the product. So it has been updated right now, and when I refresh this cart page, the price has changed to 300,000. Now we can proceed to checkout. Can no longer be cancelled. Okay, so let me pay one-time payment. And click the button to all of this is test payment. So it is not a real money, it's just to simulate how the process works with Flutterwave. And once done, a thank you page is shown that shows the order number, the date, the email, the total, and the payment method. The other details here shows, and there's an option, an action to submit a ticket from this thank you page, but we won't be using this one. So let me cancel that and go to the dashboard. When I refresh this page, I can see that the recent purchases showing 300,000 for what we just purchased now, because we purchased it outright. And when I go to my purchases, I can see that the status is processing, the date purchase is there, the order ID is there, the price is there, the location is there. There's a to action button, which is the download receipt. When clicked, the receipt is automatically downloaded, and this is the receipt. So now let's view the order. The order summary is showing us the order ID, the date purchase, the processing, the payment method, the transaction ID. This is from the Flutterwave, and the total amount paid. The billing details is showing the address imputed, Abuja, Nigeria, the city Maitama, and the address imputed. So the purchase property details is showing the property name, the location, the type, which is the residential land. The land size purchased is 500 square meter. The property price is 300,000, and the property ID, this is for the admin. So in here we have some documents to be downloaded, which is the payment receipt, purchase agreement, allocation letter, and deed of assignment. The payment receipt is available, so the button is active. So the processing order status means the order has been received, the documents are processing. So when the document is ready, the admin can attach the documents from the order edit page to the order. For example, the admin can attach the purchase agreement, and when the purchase agreement is available, the user can verify. Once verified, the system or the admin will mark the order completed automatically after few days or hours. For example, after 72 hours, the order will be automatically marked as completed, and this dispute order won't be shown. This dispute order button won't be shown. So and no dispute can be made if the order is completed, and within that 72 hours the order will be completed if no dispute is opened. So that's the logic there. So if no dispute is opened within 72 hours, this order will be marked completed, this dispute order button will be hidden, and the documents will be available for download. So when I click the dispute order, since the order status is processing, when I click the dispute order, here I can select what I purchased, and by subject I can upload files and the issue I'm experiencing. I can click the urgency and describe the issue in details. I can choose what is the main issue and submit the ticket. So if I don't choose anything and I click submit the ticket, it says please choose a file, and if I choose a file, for example this, and I click submit ticket, it will say please select one options. So the verification and validation are working perfectly. That's that for outright order. So I'll be doing a video for the second order, which is the payment plan.